What is up? What is going on, everyone? Dave at SVA Card Collectors, and I'm actually doing this at nighttime. It is Thursday. I just did the great interview with Slab Stocks, Nate from Slab Stock. Of course, my dumbass posted it when the world is going to end. So there's that. And you know the world is going to end because you can't even wipe your butt. You got nothing. There's no toilet paper. What are you going to do? I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. We can't wipe nothing. Yes, it is a serious conversation with the coronavirus and everything, baseball, basketball, hockey, NCAA tournament, all done, suspended, not happening for a while. I know New York City, they just declared a state of emergency. That's basically, lets them get federal funding, but they were saying MSG is going to be closed for months. I think life as we know it is going to be interrupted for a while. I have been saying this for a little bit because I'm a little nerd with that stuff, and I sort of saw what was happening in China, and I'm not going, I'll go on Twitter, I'd go on these other discreet, find these little chats that people talking about that are like inside information, and some of it was BS, but a lot of it came true. So, unfortunately. So, what does this mean for you? What does this mean for the baseball, basketball, football, hockey card world? I think it's pretty obvious. Most people, and I think I said it in the podcast today before, the interview. Now is not the time to be posting your cards to sell. I know a lot of people who do it full time are going to be doing that because people aren't going to be spending money on cards right now. That's what it comes down to it. There's too much volatility. There's too much. We don't know what's going on. I mean, this is all stuff that you know. So I'm not, saying anything that's earth-shattering here. And so what's going to happen? You're going to have a bunch of guys who, their livelihood may be selling cards, trying to sell cards, and no one's going to be buying it because they're going to want to buy that toilet paper or paper towels or Lysol. All three key things that the CDC has said you need to survive. Sales will be slow. Everything's going to be slow. I don't know about mail, how that's going to work. If after a while they're just going to stop, I'm not too sure. Because if somebody has it and they touch your mail and then you get it, that could be a problem. And so, it's just, everything is going to suck. And so, you should get your learn on sports cards. You could do that. Listen to my interviews. But chill. And if you have money to spend and people are putting cards up, especially for auction, you better be buying it up. If you have the money. If you have the money that you can do that, buy them up. You can make a lot of money, off of this. Unfortunately, it's a bad situation. It's not like people are dying and they're posting their cards. It's not like that. But people do need to make money, and there's going to be a bunch of supply out there, and there's not going to be too many buyers. So if you have that disposable income, or if you have some, maybe you have $10-15, you might be able to buy something that you weren't able to afford because it was like $30-40. So that's just common sense. I don't know with regards to releases what's going to happen with I guess, it'll keep on going until they tell people to stay at home. I don't know if Topps is going to stop producing cards. I don't know where they're made. For some reason it's Kentucky, but I think that's a Louisville Slugger. I know, like that's what I'm thinking. I don't know where Topps is. I know they have an office in New York, but I don't know where they make their cards. Unfortunately, I think it's going to get a lot worse. I think we're just right in the very, very beginning. So once tests start coming out, once real numbers start coming up, people are going to get freaked out. And so there's not much to say about the sports car world because I don't think there's anything that's going to happen. I think at some point factories are just going to shut down for a little bit. Everything's just going to shut down. You know, just like in China, people just stopped. I mean, what a lot of places are doing, just staggering. So, like I know in New York City, some places are going, all right, half the people go in 1 week, the other half go in the next week. It's been like a ghost town in the city. I haven't been there, but just going by my friends who've been, worked there, there's hardly anybody on the subway. There's hardly anybody in, traffic is like crazy low. So that will help, but that's not going to help. That's going to help 2 months down the line, not, unfortunately, a month down the line, which is, where it's just going to get worse. You may have it now and you don't even know it. That's the worst part about it. So, yeah, just stay at home, chill. If you can afford it, buy some cards and go broke. But if not, then just get your learn on. That's what I would suggest. Start learning about the older cards, learning their values, their prices, because, guys, everything's going to go back up. Right now, this is just a blip. Like I said before, this is going to be a short 1 to 2 month blip. And maybe more. I'm not saying I think it's a blip. I think the coronavirus is actually going to last longer. But I think at some point, there's going to be some type of normalcy and there'll be some type of, all right, we sort of got this under control. I think right now we're in we don't know what's going on. Government ain't doing the best job of calming us, and the tests, things like that, they really weren't, on top of. But at this point, it's just moving forward. And right now, it's just going to be a lot of, well, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. So once it cleans that up, we should be fine. SVAcardcollectors.com. Maybe I'll write some posts since I have some time. And also, download that FlickChat app where we could talk. We could talk about whatever you want. And you guys know what to do. Buy some cards, go broke. Stay safe. Later. So I wanted to talk about a new marketplace that's about to hit the sports card scene called StarStock. StarStock is building a sports card marketplace aimed to be faster and cheaper for flipping sports cards than any other platform. This is a ground level moment, and StarStock is currently looking for people who want to be the first to sell their cards at launch of this new platform. They are offering 5% commission, no ingestion fees. You send in your cards, they do all the work and post for you. Cards are guaranteed and secured in a vault. You can choose to ship cards back at any time. They also have a little guy. He stands in front of the vault. Nobody can get in. Nobody can get out. I think his name is Pedro. StarStock will be a flipper's paradise. Ooh, a paradise. Where you can buy, flip, store, or ship cards with a click of a button. If you are interested in getting involved as a seller, contact Mike at mike@starstock.com. They're right now only looking for rookie cards and prospects of current players. Again, Mike at starstock.com, or you can head over to their website, starstock.com. Okay.